is no place I'd rather be than right here next to you. And I truly love to talk about your lovers, old and new.
Why am I boiling hot water in my kettle in the bathroom? Let me rephrase that, that was too long. Why am I boiling water in my bathroom? Well, it is minus 10 degrees and we have no hot water, and we as a collective need to shower and bathe, and I can't do a cold shower, so I am boiling water, mixing it with some cold water, and going to do a really quick face wash and wash. Not the life I want to be living, really it's not. Little house on the prairie is not my kind of idea of lifestyle goals. Guess 1 centimetre of water will have to do. This is the life. To be fair though, it's not half bad. It's a great way to save water actually if your water bill's getting a bit high, as everything else is at the moment. Takes me back to when I was 5. Oh, the nostalgia that I'm reliving. It's just makes it all worth it. Okay, so it is the evening and I was inspired by this recipe that I found on Instagram by Becoming Brooke, and it's a Kinder Bueno overnight oat cake, which you actually turn out from your bowl, which acts as a mold, and it ends up looking like this with a bit of a chocolate shell. This just spoke to me. It looked gooey, it looked jelly-like, it looked perfect basically. So I thought I would prep this with you. I have all my ingredients because I picked up my sample pack from Macro Mike, and it's got all their different flavors in there. Actually, not even all of them. There's quite some more that I could try, but I am going for the choc hazelnut tonight, and that's what the recipe calls for. So I only need half a packet of that and some chia seeds and some rolled oats. So I'm going to put this all together in a saucepan and then turn it out into the mold. I am so looking forward to this. And by the way, I have 40 grams of oats in here that I've whizzed up just to make it a bit finer and quicker to cook. 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of chia seeds, and then I'll add protein powder 20 grams and then 200 mils of oat milk. Quick shout out to this super cute Uncle Toby's tin. Isn't this wonderful? I think it came complimentary with oats one year. Anyway, we've kept it for like 10 years and still looking cute. Can't say I'm looking as cute after 10 years, but let me live. This is all in Spanish. Zara jacket hasn't been washed in 5 years since I got it. When in doubt, throw it in the washing machine. I feel like there needs to be an app purely just to decode Zara tags. They're just so complex. Let's read some Ruby Red Shoes. Ooh, two shoes. Go number 1. Yeah, rabbit. 1, 2. Okay, workout time, and I'm going to try this cute little top from Everlast, which is a brand from Kmart. Picked this up for $15. Unfortunately, as true to form, the bottoms were completely sold out in my size, so I'm going to have to just mismatch this little workout set. And I never wear workout sets. This is just for the benefit of you guys, the viewer, just to see how cute Kmart activewear can be. I love how the length of this top is a bit longer than your typical sports bra, and lovely and full coverage. Comes with padding, which your girl needs because we ain't gifted in that department. And again, really loving the length being just a bit longer on the torso because it's like, do I have abs? Don't I have abs? Who knows? I've just got some LD leggings on because I don't want anything too tight. And I don't usually wear activewear. I actually usually wear an old t-shirt from like 6 years ago that I got for free with the protein shake. But this is encouraging me to get into the zone and bring in those potential abs one day. Just warming up the room because it is freezing today. Got my workout equipment and I'm going to do a workout from Fiton today. If you're going to quit anything, quit making excuses. We love that. And I'm going to go to one of my favorites I think today and do maybe, I think I have time for a 20-minute workout today. Come on, let's get that Wi-Fi. Aha, here we go. And we're going to do... Who's my favorite girl? Here she is. We're going to do abs and booty with Cassie Ho. Well, it was kind of a different experience working out in actual gym wear. I have to say I do feel kind of cuter doing it, and it kind of does motivate me to use the proper form because I kind of want to maintain looking cute in my activewear. So for anyone who needs a bit of motivation, I mean, this is an incentive. Now I'm just going to finish off my morning workout with some physio exercises, and double bonus, it actually works my back and arms, which is one area that I really do want to tone up a little bit. So I'll finish with a bit of those and I'll show you what I do. So you're going to need a resistance band. I got this one from my physio because I needed it for my exercises. Any of you familiar with physio, you'll recognize these bands. Anyway, what he did was he kind of took, I'd say, half a body length and folded it in half, and then he put a knot through the middle, and this is where I'm going to place my 2 feet. So my foot would be either side of this knot. Shoulder width, feet apart, and obviously the wider your feet, the harder the resistance. And I'm going to begin by doing some overhead reaches. So I do about 15 of these, literally just overhead like that, 15 times. And it doesn't look hard, but by the 15th time I'm feeling it, and I've limited myself to 15 reps because I was struggling with the 25 that he was recommending. So I find that 15 at this point in time until I get stronger is just enough for my strength levels. Then keeping your feet the same distance apart. I need a post-workout snack. We do overhead reaches, I guess you'd call them. So from forwards now, so hands like this, straight in front, and just pulling up and down. I do this for 15 reps. Whew. My arms are starting to shake at this point. This is so good to be doing at home. I only work out at home. I'm not a gym goer because I've got kids and I can't really leave the house, to be honest, except to go to work. Having resistance bands is the best way to add just your body weight onto your workout to really get some tone or some muscle build up, but in a gentle, natural way. Resistance bands are the way to go. Finally, we do straight up and down, elbows wide, and this is working. I can feel like my back muscles near my shoulder blades. And I originally went to the physio because my right shoulder blade had kind of dislocated itself, a problem that I've had for many years but just amplified by picking up the children, breastfeeding and so forth. So this is a really good way to strengthen that shoulder blade, keep those muscles tight around there, and also just add a bit of back definition. Getting summer ready. And now it's time for my oat cake that I prepped yesterday. Always have to have that little reward incentive after a workout, right? So for anyone who's looking for a doable or reasonable workout routine, I don't like to push too hard. Like, I like to go what makes me feel comfortable. I feel like if I set the bar far too high, I just won't want to work out. My motivation will just die. So I like to target workouts to your level. So again, 20 minutes is good for me, and I do that every 2 days. I like to work on toning, and then on the other alternate days I just do cardio, which is just some walking up and down the stairs. A little handy tip for anyone who's looking to get into working out or working out at home or has got kids. Just fit it around your routine, around your life. Don't set the bar too high, but just do it is what I'd say, and then it just takes off from there and it'll become part of your life, like brushing your teeth, which I can't wait to try my new white glow system. Anyway, let's have a snack. Welcome back to the next portion of the vlog, coming to you with a very barefaced, raw self. I am excited about today, but I'm also overwhelmed. So this is a task that I've been putting off for quite some time. Let me explain. I am in a fortunate position that I have a credit note to spend at a furniture store because I put a deposit on some furniture a while back, didn't end up going through with it and couldn't get a refund. So ended up with a credit note that lasted for quite some time, which I'm grateful for. However, that time is now very shortly coming to a close, and I need to act quickly and put this money towards something good. However, this furniture store is quite limited. I actually wanted to get the children bunk beds. They don't do bunk beds, and I don't really need tables and chairs or anything like that, or vanities or consoles. So I'm just going to keep an open mind. We're going to head down to the warehouse district and we're going to find ourselves something. Yes, it's a funny predicament Mummy is in. Anyway, hopefully picking up something new and something wonderful. I will touch base when we get back. Dressed very, very casually for the affair, because when one is shopping, especially for furniture, one wants to be as comfortable as possible, because we all know that furniture shopping is a journey in itself. Whoa. Furniture shopping fun. Comfy? I know, this is really nice, isn't it? You can move this around. I'm a little bit in love with this sofa. I love that you can also take it apart and move it around. This I like. Yeah. Look at this bed. You like this one? Squishy bed. So we've got the reverse situation. We're thinking that for the bed head and that for the cushion. Doesn't work. I just wish I had my cushions here. Does green work? Does green go with these colours? Also got an orange bed cover. Does orange go with linen? It does, absolutely would. These match my lamps better though. I need to go home and sleep on this. Okay. That was actually more painless than I expected to be, and quite fun, to be honest with you. Ended up looking at bed frames and mattresses, and I was tossing and turning between a mattress or a bed frame, as our mattress is very old and needs updating, and so is our bed frame. Quite old, needs updating for other like myself right now. I consulted with my other half and we thought we would go for a bed frame, as this furniture store is not really known for their mattresses, so we thought we'd keep it simple, go for a new bed frame, completely different from what we have. But I think it'll be a really positive change for this space because we're jumping completely from a metal frame to a cushioned frame or a fabric frame, which I have never... Have I experienced a fabric frame before? I don't think I even have in my lifetime. But when I sat on it in the shop, let me tell you, oh, it was comfortable. This could potentially change our lives forever, watching TV propped up in bed. So it's much nicer compared to the hit in the head that you get from a metal frame. Now, however, we've got to decide on colour, but because we've knocked off furniture shopping so quickly and so early, because we only visited, well, I lied, we did walk around and see a few other furniture shops, but mainly there was only one that we could go to spend our money, so went there and then just had a bit of a think as I was walking around. As you can probably tell, it's still early. I'm not making a lot of sense and I'm not quite coherent. Coffee is needed. And then we can get on to the fun part, which is choosing some fabric samples. Reaching for my second coffee of the morning because this is definitely a 2 coffees kind of moment. So I love my bed frame, save that it is a bit worn out and beyond repair broken. But I do love the vintage Victorian style vibe of a metal frame. Only option at the furniture store was a cushioned frame, which despite the fact I do have a vintage eye, I am drawn to it because this is super, super uncomfortable when we're sitting up or propping up in bed, watching TV and so forth. And yes, it does take a toll. I mean, we do use an array, as you can see, of various cushions. It would be very convenient to be able to just lie back and just have something soft behind your heads. So these are some fabric samples which the manager was so lovely to let me borrow. And me and my husband were particularly drawn to this fabric here, which is the Icona fabric. It's got a bit of white wafted into there, which ties in with the white side tables. And not to mention it's got some brown as well, which ties in with the paneling on the interior. Why I have gone to the lengths of getting a fabric sample to come home is that you know how much I love linen. And the majority of my cushions, even my quilt covers, they're all linen. And I just feel if we had a linen backdrop, would it just be too much linen? Would there be enough contrast for me to enjoy my big linen cushions again? And this is what's making me pause and consider whether we actually want to make this very, very major move. Also not sure if this fabric goes with this lamp as well, because of course we have the gold here which ties in with the gold of the lamp and the various gold tones throughout the room. I've got a little gold mirror and so forth, so there's so much to consider and this is quite overwhelming. And not to mention I feel like I'm forced into this decision. I'm really not sure whether to commit to this or not. So we're going back to the store today and we need to make some decisions as to what we are going to do. One thing that is reassuring though is that this tone of fabric is a different tone to the linen that I have on my big cushion covers. And yes, I know we can always get new cushion covers, but I love my cushion covers, okay? I'm very bed proud now that I've gotten into the whole bedding styling world and I just don't want to part with them. I invested a lot of time into these cushion covers, okay? And I love linen, so please let's not take another thing away from me. I think I've found my new outlet. It's fashion for your bed. And oh, someone is making a hella noise out there. Lovely. Just everyone loves to ruin my shots. So, lots to think about. We have kind of narrowed it down, I feel. I say we, I know it's I, but talking with you guys really helps to solidify what I'm thinking. I believe we will round off this vlog with something a little bit more fun, a little bit more lighthearted, a little bit more fashion. We have the Spring Racing Carnival ahead of us, so we might just jump through to that clip there and enjoy good old-fashioned get ready with me for a horse race at home, because as you know, we don't go anywhere. Hello everyone, and pardon the farmyard / baby sounds in the background there. I have my little one with me as I was getting ready for the very infamous spring racing season. For anyone who's been living under a rock, that is a big old horse race, and we are so a part of that. Now, we like to participate at home, obviously, because we don't have the capacity to get out on the field at the moment with all the children, so we like to basically watch the horse race at home, enjoy a glass of prosecco, and dress up. And why not? Any excuse for me, darlings, is a good excuse. Now, I thought I'd quickly take you through my outfit. I only own one Fascinator. It has been with me since I was 18, so a good 15 years at least, and it's held up rather well considering I basically don't wear it save for once a year when I hopefully back a winner. Okay, sweetheart. Very old season witchery dress with the matching rattan belt. I'm so glad I snapped this up when it was out, as I had no intention of where I would wear this, but this seems to be the occasion. New season that I can link in the description box is the nude slingback heel by Country Road. Super comfortable and super flattering. And something that is in this bag, which I have been wanting to share with you, as I have had my eye on it since it was launched on Instagram. Yes, my lovelies, it is a new season bag from Forevernew. To be transparent, I paid $59.99 for this bag, but what blew me away was the absolute versatility of this bag. Now, I wanted this just purely as a clutch under the arm. What blew me away was I merely picked this up because I wanted a rattan clutch, of which this is one. However, what I didn't know was this bag actually can be worn 3 ways. Let me demonstrate. So it comes with its own shoulder strap, which is in a lovely resin tortoiseshell detail. So this bag now transforms into a shoulder bag. And what I didn't realise is that it also doubles up as a crossbody with its own gold chain, and this is all for $60. I was just completely blown away at the versatility of this very simple Forevernew bag, which now can be worn as a crossbody. Anyone who is missing a bit of rattan in their wardrobe to just elevate their spring-summer wardrobe, I highly recommend, if you can get your hands on it, the Forevernew, let's see what it's called actually, because I do have access to the tag, because you know me, I like to keep my tags attached. I just love that brand new unboxing feeling. It is the Miffy, M-I-F-F-Y weave clutch. Get on it is all I can say. And as you can see, the packaging is still rather intact here. But with how much I'm going to be wearing it, the tags are going to be ripped off, probably off camera, very soon. I'm just so happy, and I highly recommend to anyone who is very into accessories or bags to get their hands on this. It's also got a very Bottega Veneta-esque element to it, with the very bulky pillow-like clutch detail, such as the pleats shown here, and also the very cult guy detail with the resin beading for the shoulder strap. And now I am off to enjoy the rest of my public holiday and have fun with the family. It's very well known that the day that the horse racing falls on, which is a public holiday, most people spend at home or at the races basically having a very relaxed summer's or spring day. By relaxed, I mean just basically having a wine or two in the sun or the rain, because spring is just such a horrible season where we are. Basically an excuse to being dressed fancy and having a wine. I don't know who would argue with that, with a day off on top of that. I just thought I would share my outfit of the day, because I never wear anything on my head, such as a Fascinator, and get so dressed up, but it is so fun. I absolutely love it, and I cherish the moments when I have an excuse to dress to the nines, because I simply just love being creative, putting an outfit together, and just feeling good. And I highly recommend it to all of you out there. Any occasion, any event, get your finest bag, your finest frock, your cutest shoes, and why not even some headgear, and just go for it, girl. Life is short, we all die, everyone judges, but we have to not care. My motto for life right now: don't inhibit, exhibit, and this, my friends, is a fashion exhibit. Raw Self Me is completely back for your viewing pleasure. Hope you enjoyed this very mismatched vlog. There's a lot been going on. We will be filling you in towards the end of the year. It's going to be dramatic and it's going to be chaotic. All the stuff that we love to indulge in on this channel. So I will catch you then. Anything featured in this vlog will be linked down below, and I will see you very shortly, I hope, because I'm trying to squish in a lot of vlogs into this portion of the year, which is also quite stressful upon the stress I have been experiencing, but that's okay. One thing at a time. Take care, my lovelies, and please be doing more well than I am in terms of my stress and anxiety. You're all doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. We're all amazing. Okay. Bye. Oh, and like and subscribe if you want to see more of my raw face.